Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Holds Barred. Tonight we have an incredible show for you guys, including a double main event towards the end of the show. First off, we're going to get started with our pre-show here. We are going to have Dustin James and Marco Rodriguez, the Cult of Personality. They will be taking on Kenny and Johnny Nightblade of Obliteration in a 2-on-2 tag match. Later on tonight, Melissa Roode will be taking on an open challenge against any woman on the UPWA roster. Following that, we will start our main show, beginning with Sean Goldman, Jacob Fisher, and Liam West, who will all be fighting for the now vacated World Hardcore Championship. After that, EMO and the Bakers will be taking each other on in a TLC match for the UPWA Tag Team Championships. After that, we'll have the Red Faction, we'll have Devin Russ, and the British Invasion going 3-on-1. And then our first of two main events, Aiden Pierce versus Locally Lopez for the UPWA Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from out of this world, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dustin James.
And in our second main event, we will have a coalition of RCW superstars taking on another coalition of XTW superstars. Cody Gray, Cody Campbell, and Adrian Rose will be taking on Xander Storm, Chen EMO, and Pedro Rodriguez. But that's enough about the rest of the show. It's time to focus on where we are right now. Our first match of the evening, Dustin James and Marco Rodriguez taking on Kenny Nightblade and Johnny Nightblade. And of course I forgot.
And his partner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 184 pounds, Marco Rodriguez.
The unlikeliest of allies here tonight, Dustin James and Marco Rodriguez. These two have found each other and have joined the tag division as the Cult of Personality. So far, they've yet to win a match as an official tag team here in the UPWA, but they plan to change that tonight by knocking off Obliteration.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 470 pounds, Kenny Nightblade and Johnny Nightblade.
And these are two superstars whose heads may not entirely be in the game here tonight. Kenny and Johnny are currently mourning the loss of their teammate, mourning the injury, of their teammate Joe Sullivan, who of course was injured this past week with a shoulder injury at the hands of Alex Roode. He is currently being treated in a hospital in Biloxi, Missouri, where hopefully he will be able to recover within the next 6 weeks. As we now get this contest started, Dustin James and Kenny Nightblade 2-on-2, but they will be starting this off as Nightblade applies the front face lock. Gonna let go of James, and that is gonna prove to be a mistake as James kicks him right in the gut and now has him up for a Samoan drop. Knife edge chop, follows up with a second and a third. Looks to finish up with a punch there, but Nightblade catches him and hits him with a forearm. And now Nightblade, oh wait a second, James able to escape. And now throwing him into the Cult of Personality's corner, makes the tag to Marco. As Dustin, half crab applied, has the leg isolated. Marco Rodriguez off the top rope, frog splash right to the right leg of Kenny Nightblade. That may cause a potential injury for Kenny Nightblade. That they're looking to damage this man's leg. That is a smart strategy. Nightblade is a high flyer. He heavily depends on his ability to run around the ring and fly around the ring as well. If you can take out his legs, you can take out most of his moveset. But of course, he also has a tag partner of his own, Johnny Nightblade, which Marco's not going to allow him to get inside the ring. Oh! Elbow across the chest there, and now Kenny trying to crawl away, make the tag to his partner. Hello there, Pivotal Pencil. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for Marco Rodriguez and Dustin James to take on Kenny and Johnny Nightblade, as Kenny trying to fight out here. Wait a second, Hurricane Rana takes Rodriguez down. And now looking to drag him back towards the center of the ring, and Kenny gonna make the tag to his brother Johnny. Marco back up and throwing him into the corner, making the tag to Dustin. What's Dustin thinking here? On the adjacent turnbuckle, Dustin James goes coast to coast. And Marco not done yet. Gonna go over the top rope to leg drop across the back of the head. As Nightblade now fires back against Dustin here. Not entirely sure what he's going for there, but James has none of it. Delivers the Superman punch. And a jawbreaker from Johnny to create some separation. But James back in control again. As he sends him into the corner, Dustin James may be thinking about the Dustin Valley Driver. He's got him up. And there it is, Dustin James with Dustin Valley Driver. Center of the ring, shoulders down, referee in position. And that's only going to be a 1 count. Johnny Nightblade still has a lot left in the tank. James is going to have to do a lot more to put this man down as Nightblade absorbs the kicks in the back. But James fighting him off. Now front face lock applied. What's he looking for here? Gonna let him go try something else perhaps, but Johnny back in control, takes advantage of the miscalculation and sees the opportunity to make the tag to his brother Kenny. And Kenny, I believe, may have been looking for an STO there, but James able to slip around him and escape the maneuver. And now James, little bit of swinging. And there's the neck breaker from Dustin James. And hold on a second now. James going to the top rope. He could be thinking about Dustin the win, but Nightblade gets the knees up. And now Dustin sending him into the corner looking for the splash. Nightblade has none of it though. Instead throws him into the Nightblade's corner and a ferocious forearm right to the face, but James back in control here. He's got him up for a Samoa drop once again. And Nightblade fighting back with that arm drag. Oh, and there's a calf kick there off the rebound. As James now trying to create some separation, knee trembler from Dustin James. Kenny trying to make the tag, but unable. Now Nightblade with the shoulder breaker. Kind of ironic, isn't it? But James, wait a second, he's got him in the corner once more. James once again with Kenny Nightblade on his shoulders delivers Dustin Valley Driver. Look, he was looking for the pin there, but Johnny Nightblade, able to break it up and take the referee down with him. Wait a second, James going for the pin here. And Nightblade able to kick out. And Nightblade picks up the win. With I'm not sure what he hit him with. Fuck. I might need to review that. Shit. I was not watching for a moment. Hey there, Hushy. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back. You just missed. Oh shit, he's a simple kind of man. You just missed this matchup right here between Obliteration and Cult of Personality. Well, Obliteration, of course. Can't you see? Kenny and Johnny right there. Of course, my dumbass missed the ending because I was putting the I'm Live thing in Sean's server because I forgot to. That's why I only did it now, and I have to see who I have to see how I put him away real quick. So I'm gonna look at the replays. Where? What the fuck? Okay then. Well, that happened. You know what? I'm going to say it was a spear. I'm going to say it was the Cradle DDT, because I think that's what he put him away with. That's what that last replay showed, at least. Well, I guess we're doing this then. Wait a minute. It's because you're the game. Wait, if you're the game, then you crashed. What the fuck, Hushy? Alright, now, while I set up this next match, because I have to do this in play mode because my dumbass, didn't make the pay-per-view in my universe. So it just skipped right over it. So, yeah, I have to do this entire pay-per-view in play mode, which really sucks. So, I'm gonna have to do that for a minute. But don't worry, I'm still here. I just have to set up the match. Once the match is... Oh, wait, shit. I also have to do that in preparation. Alright. And now it's time to get this match underway. Melissa Rood, earlier tonight, said that she has defeated every single woman on this roster. And she also mentioned that she got she got permission from Gavin Thompson to hold an open challenge here tonight at No Holds Barred. So any woman on the roster is welcome to compete against Melissa Rood. The question is, who has answered the call? Yeah, I saw him. If you're talking about Pyro, yeah, I already downloaded him. I checked him out. And I'll tell you right now, there are gonna be a couple tweaks that are gonna need to be made. We can talk more about that later, though. Because tonight is No Holds Barred. You know what? I have an idea. Oh, shit. No more blue.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Blackpool, England, Melissa Rood.
As I mentioned earlier, Melissa Rood has called out any woman on the roster to take her on tonight. So the question remains, who is going to answer the call? Wait, Hushy, did you make Pyro, or was that Sponge who made Pyro? Wait a... That's Tyler Van Diver's theme. Wait, who's this?
And her opponent, from West Palm Beach, Florida, Cindy Van Diver.
Oh my god! Tyler Van Diver apparently has a sister. And she has answered the call. Cindy Van Diver making her official UPWA debut here tonight. And it's time to get this one underway. Melissa Rood storming right in and delivering that gutbuster. Yeah, I think it was Sponge too, actually. So ignore what I was saying about Pyro then. That does not involve you. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you don't have the game. Okay. Yeah, you're the guy who doesn't have 2K19, so someone's making him for you. I got you now. I got you. Alright, well, when he's done, if you want him in my universe, just give me JJ's gamer tag so I can go download him. But anyway, back to the action here. Melissa Rood with the stomp to the leg. And now gonna pick her up. But Van Diver with the counter, knee right to the gut and a knee right to the face as well. And some knees across the gut and a couple more. Gonna go for the pin here. One. Melissa Rood only has one loss to her name so far in UPWA. That being against Brittany EMO. However, just last week, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, I actually forget, Melissa Rood defeated Brittany EMO to get that win over her, and now she can say she has defeated every woman on this roster as Van Diver has the armbar applied. Thought for a sec she might have been about to tap out there. The hold was locked in for quite a while. That's going to take a toll on the arm. Oh, and a spine buster from Melissa Roode. Apparently not much of a toll if she's able to lift up Van Diver like that. And Van Diver now, with Roode in hand, slamming her face first into that top turnbuckle and going to repeatedly slam her into the turnbuckle. Wait a second, Van Diver. She's setting up. Looking for some kind of suplex perhaps, but Melissa Roode able to escape. You saw how the arm was not behind Van Diver's head. Instead in front. That could have been enough for Melissa Roode to escape as she hits the Famouser. And now going for the pin. And Van Diver able to kick out. Melissa Roode would love to knock down Cindy Van Diver in her debut match and continue to be able to say she has defeated every woman on the roster as she connects that headlock driver against Cindy Van Diver as she goes for the pin once more, but this time only a 1 count. Van Diver able to roll away, but Melissa Roode with the kick right to the head. Van Diver could be out after that, and now Roode with the swing. Swinging her opponent all the way around. And looking for the pin. Van Diver may be too dizzy and confused to kick out. No, she gets the shoulder up. And Roode now feeling the energy. Elbow to the inside of the leg there. Oh, and may have been going for it again, but this time Van Diver fights her off. And now it's Van Diver feeling the heat. Both ladies on the outside now, north side of the ring. Referee beginning the 10 count, and that's going to get these two women back inside as Van Diver connects that clothesline and follows up with a second one. And a drop kick finishes her up. Van Diver looking to follow up with something here. She's got her in the corner. What's Van Diver looking for, though? Oh, whatever it is. Roode not going to allow it and slams her head first into the mat. Fuck. I'll put that controller somewhere else. Hey, Jordan. You're just in time to watch the rest of Cindy Van Diver's debut match. Trying to get back up, and Melissa Roode with another Famouser. Yeah, they do that a lot for some reason. Wait a second. Roode looking for the belly-to-belly slam. But Van Diver with... No, wait a sec. Roode with the counter. Jordan, are you actually drunk? Roode looking to pick up Van Diver, who fights back with the uppercut. Wait a second, looking for it once again. Suplex into a neck breaker, looking for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Cindy Van Diver wins her debut matchup here at No Holds Barred.
is your winner, Cindy Van Diver.
Cindy Van Diver picks up her first win in the UPWA. And now Melissa Roode can no longer say that she has defeated every woman on the roster, because here is one that she has yet to topple. And now it's time for us to move on to our main show here tonight. That was just the pre-show. Now it's time to get down to real business. So give me just a moment as I set up this next match. And hold on a second, actually. You know what? While I do this, how about we actually play the theme song to tonight's event?
Writing's not that easy.
It's not the theme song. And now it is time for our first main show card. Up next, we will have our first championship match of the evening. Sean Goldman, Jacob Fisher, and Liam West battling it out for the vacated World Hardcore Championship.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Fall Count Anywhere match, and it's for the championship. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 200 276 pounds, Sean Goldman.
This championship has been heavily disputed for over the past number of months. Ever since To the Death, well, ever since Sole Survivor, really, Pedro Rodriguez, Sean Goldman, and Liam West have been battling for the World Hardcore Championship. Pedro Rodriguez would win a hardcore elimination contest at To the Death to win the World Hardcore Championship against Goldman and West. And tonight he was supposed to defend it against Goldman, West, and Jacob Fisher. But Pedro Rodriguez has decided to represent Team XTW later tonight instead. Meaning he has vacated the title, and these three will have to fight for it instead.
First, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 232 pounds, Jacob Fisher.
So we are now left with a match that will guarantee a new World Hardcore Champion. Let me explain how Jacob Fisher became involved in this rivalry. If I can look back at my notes here. Look back at the previous matches that have gone down. Trying to find it. Alright, whatever. Fucking Jacob Fisher, basically, he had interjected himself into this rivalry when Goldman, West, and Rodriguez were all battling for the championship. Basically, Fisher was used as a measuring stick between the three superstars to see who was the best, who could defeat Jacob Fisher. Fisher managed to defeat Liam West and Sean Goldman. He was unable to defeat Pedro Rodriguez, but it does not really seem like that will matter anymore. And because of that, when you think about it, I think that Jacob Fisher may have the best chance of winning this match.
From Manchester, England, weighing in at 222 pounds, beautiful Liam West.
Liam West is the inaugural World Hardcore Champion. He lost the title, as I mentioned earlier, to Pedro Rodriguez back at To the Death. Tonight he looks to regain his gold, but to do so he will have to get past Sean Goldman as well as Jacob Fisher. And here we go, it's now time to get this match underway. But that right there is what it's all about, the vacated title. Sean Goldman, Jacob Fisher, and Liam West. Triple threat, elimination hardcore. And under Sean Goldman playing it wise here. Gonna get out of the ring. Of course, you could just let your opponents battle it out, which is what it seemed Sean Goldman was doing right there, and now trying to take Jacob Fisher by surprise. Didn't really seem to work. More like a backfire, if anything. As Fisher with the uppercut. Goldman trying to fight back here. And he's got Fisher up. Wait, Fisher with the reversal DDT is Sean Goldman. But as I was mentioning before, under triple threat rules, you can just let your opponents battle it out. You don't have to get involved until the end of the match, but then you throw elimination in there, and you really don't have to get involved. You can let one of your opponents eliminate the other, and then pick up the pieces once it's down to you and one last opponent. As Goldman, looking to clothesline Liam West, does not get him. He's able to duck underneath, and that clothesline nearly, well, would have taken his head off, most likely. As he looks for the military press once again, and Liam West with the DDT this time, that's going to take Goldman out of the action temporarily. Jacob Fisher and West battling it out once again, looking for the clothesline, but Liam West going to slam him head first into the ring mat here. And a K2 from Liam West. Going to follow up with the booty poppin' moonsault. And Goldman again looking for the military press into the gutbuster. This time he gets it, but he's unable to follow up. Wait a second. Liam West, I believe, was looking for the French kiss. But Goldman fights out, and now it's Jacob Fisher looking for a suplex against the former champion. Now, wait a second. Sean Goldman's got him up. Sean Goldman with an F5. Looking for the pin. This could be it for Jacob Fisher. He may take him out of the match early. No, Fisher with the kick out at 2. And Goldman, turning his attention back towards Liam West, delivers a massive suplex. And we're not sure. Oh, looking for the snap suplex this time. And a kick to the back, going back after Fisher now, who delivers a back suplex to the badass. Wait a second, I think Fisher's calling for the end, but Liam West slaps Goldman back down. Oh! What a kick from Liam West there. And now we're down to Goldman and Fisher in the ring. And Fisher with a snake eyes to Goldman. And looking to follow up with an inverted DDT. Wait, hold on a second. What's Liam West looking for? Looking for a Machka kick. Went for the clothesline, gets countered, and now draped across that middle rope. Jacob Fisher takes advantage with a knee across the chest. And now out of the corner, Sean Goldman misses that clothesline attempt there. Looking to continue the assault on Jacob Fisher with a pop-up powerbomb. And I thought he was about to go for the pin, but Fisher fights him off. Trying to catch his breath, but this may be the wrong moment to, as Liam West hits him with that inverted suplex. And now West has Goldman alone in the ring, looking for natural selection. And Liam West with a double axe handle and a second one across the chest. Follows up with a shoulder thrust right to the gut in the corner. And now, looking for that back elbow. Vintage West on display, rakes the eyes. Chick kick from Liam West, and Jacob Fisher catches him off guard with that drop kick, going for the pin. Only gets the 1 count. And now Fisher, what's he got in store? He's got West up, looking for the Alpha Mare water slide. And turns his attention back towards Sean Goldman. Backbreaker. And Goldman going to roll out of the ring. Jacob Fisher turning his attention back towards Liam West now. Kick to the gut. And he's got West up. No. I believe he was looking for the vertical suplex powerbomb, but West with the counter. And now, Liam West with the French kiss. Center of the ring, shoulders are down. 1, 2, and 3. Liam West has eliminated Jacob Fisher. We are down to West and Goldman. Wait a second. Gourdbuster Slam from Liam West, and now looking for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Liam West has won the championship back. Liam West is now the first ever 2-time World Hardcore Champion in UPWA history. His last reign ended after 84 days, after having defended it twice. And now I wish Liam West an even better reign this time, as we now move on to our next match of the evening. And now it's time to move on to our fourth match of the evening, Up next, we will have Jordan EMO and Seth EMO challenging Jay and Jeff Baker for the UPWA Tag Team Championships in a TLC match. Shit. Didn't realize this had started. That's what it's all about right there. The UPWA Tag Team Championships. Hanging above the ring now, the first team to grab the belts become the champions. We've obviously seen one new champion here tonight. Could we see a couple more with EMO as they take on the Bakers 2-on-2 in a TLC matchup? Jordan, EMO, and Jeff Baker on the left side of your screen there, fighting on the outside. Meanwhile, Jay and Seth inside the ring, battling it out. Seth Baker creating some separation with that jawbreaker there. And now a few strikes, but Jay fights back with a quick jab and a shoulder tackle. And now a quick arm wringer takes him down to the ground as Seth looks to retrieve. Thought he was about to retrieve a ladder, decides not to. Instead, going back after Jay with the headbutt. Quick uppercut from Seth there. And now there's that hip attack in the corner. He's got Jay down in the corner. What's he planning to do now? A couple of face washes for Jay. And there's a scoop slam as well, as Seth now goes to the top rope. Jordan on the outside grabbing a table and gets clotheslined into the apron for his troubles. Meanwhile, back inside, Seth waiting for Jay to get up to his feet, looking for a clothesline it looked like, but Jay sidesteps him and brings him down to the mat, as Jay now looking to grab the first ladder of the match. And already using it against Seth. Wait a second. Meanwhile, Jordan on the outside with the headbutts. And now we have Jay trying to climb the ladder, but Seth takes him down, pushes the ladder over before he can even get to the top. Which is probably a better thing than if he were to have gotten to the top of the ladder. But now it's Seth going to the top, trying to grab the title, and Jay stopping him, clubbing away at the legs here. Once again, trying to grab the titles. And Jordan playing defense, throwing Jay outside the ring. Jay fights his way back in, though. And Seth again trying to grab the titles. Wait a second, the ladder's been knocked over. Seth is hanging. And Jeff with a powerbomb. Seth EMO's been taken out of the equation. It is now the Bakers and Jordan, all alone in the ring. Oh my God, what a strike from Jeff Baker. Jordan, I think, has been cut open right there. I think Jay's trying to pick up the ladder, but he can't quite figure out how to do it. As Jeff now retrieves a table from the outside. And wait a second. Oh! A slam right on the table, right on the wood. And gonna get rid of it. I guess that's all he wanted to use it for. A little bit of extra damage as he now grabs a chair. Oh, and already using it. Right to the head of Jordan, now to the back. Seth trying to interject himself. by taking out Jeff here with the headbutts. And it looks like that last one may have cut him. Seth gonna grab the ladder and take Jay down. And now as Jordan planning is broken up by Seth, who attacks Jay with the ladder once again. Now gonna set it up center of the ring, right underneath that title. And climbs the ladder. Looking to grab it, looking to grab the championship here as Jordan throwing Jay outside the ring. Seth is all alone. Jordan's the only one left standing, and he's on Seth's team. I think they're gonna get the titles here. And yes, Seth has retrieved the UPWA Tag Team Championship.
Here are your winners and the new Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Jordan E.M.O. and Seth E.M.O.
The Bakers have held the UPWA Tag Team Championships for a total of 83 days. Tonight, that reign comes to an end, as we now begin the era of EMO. And hello there, Super T008. I'll call you Super. Hello there, how you doing, buddy? Give me 1 second. I'm now gonna set up the next match. And yeah, Jordan, honestly, I was kind of hoping they would win as well, keep the championships, bring them back to RCW. But it looks like EMO have finally stopped the Bakers, who have been champions since Soul Survivor. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna start setting up the match as I now bring back to you the theme song of No Holds Barred here tonight.
Every day I'm just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Even when I feel like dying, keep climbing the mountain.
I don't trust you.
Another night I'm barely holding on. One step away from being dead and gone. Am I alive to die another day? Is this life that I've been living all that's meant for me? Every day I'm just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Even when I feel like dying, keep climbing the mountain. Every time I think I'm over it, I wake up at the bottom of it all again. I'm still surviving, keep climbing the mountain. The higher I go, the harder I fall. So I don't look down, I don't look back at all. And when I wish it all would turn to black, I try to see the light and push the darkness back. Every day I'm just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Even when I feel like dying, keep climbing the mountain. Every time I think I'm over it, I wake up at the bottom of it all again. I'm still surviving, I keep climbing the mountain.
And for our fifth match of the evening, up next we have Devin Russ, and he will be taking on the entire British invasion in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Wait a second. Fucking hell.
The following
Wait a second.
contest is a handicap elimination match. And at a combined weight of 619 pounds, Devin Russ, Sean Goldman, and the Red Faction.
Hold on a second, that's Sean Goldman, he's with Devin Russ. First off, we already saw Sean Goldman compete earlier. Second off, I thought these two hated each other. Devin Russ, 5 weeks ago, chokeslammed Sean Goldman and Riley Anderson, turning his back on the Red Faction. Tonight, it seems like they are at least partially reunited as they take on the British invasion.
And at a combined weight of 693 pounds, the chosen one, Alex Rude, Riley Anderson, King J. Haas, and
These three superstars have set out to restore justice and order in the UPWA. Tonight, they look to continue this by taking out Devin Russ, who, as I mentioned earlier, turned his back on the Red Faction, including Riley Anderson, last month. But at the same time, Riley Anderson, Alex Rude, and Jay Haas, they attacked Sean Goldman as well, seemingly unprovokingly, just last week. So perhaps that is Sean Goldman's motive for being out here tonight. As we get this match underway, Sean Goldman grabbing Alex Rude, holding him back as Devin Russ waiting for him to let go, it looks like. Oh, from behind, full Nelson slam from Devin Russ. And Rude, with that shoulder block, takes him down. Now this match is elimination. No disqualification. Anything goes. But Sean Goldman and Devin Russ, they have to take out all three members of the British invasion in order to win here tonight. While the British invasion only has to take out Devin Russ and Sean Goldman. The odds may be stacked against the Red Faction here tonight. But Russ is worth at least 2 people given his size and power. But Alex Rude showing his own power on display there. Oh, and once again, Alex Rude, this is unreal what he's doing here. And now, looking to take out the legs of Devin Russ. Not quite done yet. Going to send him into the corner. But Rust with the counter. And now sending Rude into the Faction's corner over here. Referee taken down for the moment. And wait a second. Devin Rust. Sean Goldman delivering that leg drop across the chest. Looking to follow up with a with a clothesline, excuse me. Alex Rude delivers the German suplex instead. This time gets the clothesline. Nearly took his head off. And here's something else to consider. Oh, wait a second. Alex Rude with that scoop slam. Such a powerful maneuver. And with such force as well. Now luring Goldman in. There's the kick to the gut. Knee to the face. Kick across the gut. And sweeps the leg. And wait a second, Alex Rude calling for the rest of the invasion to enter the match. Again, remember, 100% legal. These two setting up Sean Goldman for a triple powerbomb. Devin Russ trying to get involved, but the referee not going to allow it, as Alex Rude now goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Goldman kicks out. And as I was saying a moment ago, Sean Goldman has already competed earlier tonight in a grueling triple threat hardcore elimination contest for the World Hardcore Championship. So he can't be feeling 100% right now. There's no way in hell he is. As Riley Anderson now delivers the frog splash. So in this match, Devin Russ is for sure going to have to do most of the work. And I don't think there's any shame in that for Sean Goldman, seeing what he's already been through tonight. And now, speaking of the devil, tags in Devin Russ, who cannot wait to get his hands on Riley Anderson. And Russ now throws Anderson up and throws him back down. And wait a second, one more time for the fans. Russ looking to continue his offense, but Anderson with the leg sweep and the double axe handle. Running next to that from Anderson a moment ago, as he now sets up for a jawbreaker. Russ attempting to make the tag, but Anderson cuts him off. Russ with the big boot anyway. But Anderson back in control now. Wait a second, Devin Russ. He was trying to get Anderson up for Immortal Sin, but Anderson with the counter into the Northern Lights suplex. As Anderson now throws him into the British Invasion's corner, makes the tag to Alex Rude. Last shot sleeper slam combination from Alex Rude and Riley Anderson. And Sean Goldman trying to interfere to break up the pinfall, but Alex Rude takes care of him. Rude, however, the legal man, going to have to continue to attack Devin Russ, continue to work on him, try to put him down now while he has a chance, but Russ, even with his back against the wall, facing 3-on-1 odds at the moment with Sean Goldman down, still not backing down, tossing Rude across the ring. And Alex Rude, not sure what he's attempting there, but Russ now makes the tag to Sean Goldman. And a monstrous Irish whip into the corner. But Sean planning here, trying to throw him, instead gets reversed, now goes over the top rope as Rude makes the tag to Riley Anderson. And I'm sure Goldman cannot wait to get his hands on the man who stabbed him in the back. Except he's gonna make the tag to Devin Russ, it seems. And the double team combination. Russ in control for a moment, but Anderson with that dragon screw takes him down. And now looking for the pin, feet around the ropes with the referee. Well, I was about to say the referee does not see it, but it does not matter if he sees it or not. Either way, Alex Rude takes out the ref. Curious decision on his part. And Anderson, a little distracted by Sean Goldman. Devin Russ takes advantage. Oh, wait a second. Anderson plays possum, kicks him right in the face. But Russ with the back body drop. And I believe maybe setting up for something here. Maybe not. Anderson with the counter. And wait a second. Oh, what a knee. Sends him all the way over the top rope and down to the floor as Anderson makes a tag to Jay Haas for the first time in this matchup. And remember, no disqualification means no countout as well. And speaking of no disqualification, Sean Goldman getting involved now. Oh, looking for an electric chair perhaps, but Haas able to fight out. Oh, and what a punch from Devin Russ. Haas trying to fight back here. Oh, what a Frankensteiner from Sean Goldman. That is a very unique move from him. As Russ is now sent over to the British Invasion's corner of the ringside area. There's the forearm. And now Russ, what's he planning here? Gonna send him back inside the ring. And choking the life out of him. I'd say blatant choke, but again, 100% legal in a match like this. Haas with a kick to the gut and looking for the uppercut, but Russ able to get out of the way of it, able to sidestep, and delivers the knee right to the face. And not done yet, double axe handle across the back to follow up. And a quick stomp as well. And now again, choking the life out of the King. Russ looking a bit tired here, making the tag to Sean Goldman, not a bad decision. He's been in for quite a while against a fresh Jay Haas as Goldman sends him into the Red Faction's corner, clothesline to the back of the head. And the King's Cutter! Sean Goldman steals the King's Cutter. Not done yet though, driving the knee across the back of the head. And Sean Goldman gonna pick him back up. He's got Jay Haas up for an airplane spin. Whoever thought that Jay Haas would be on the receiving end of one of these? And Sean Goldman says it's time to go the other way. And now gonna drop him. Sean Goldman looking a bit dizzy though. And gonna go for the pin here. One. That's all he's gonna get against the King. Not going down to one of his own patented maneuvers. Looking for the tag there, but Haas with the counter. As Goldman snake eyes to Jay Haas in the corner here. Haas trying to escape. Goldman not allowing it to happen. Wait a second. Sean Goldman with a German suplex overhead. And a knuckle sandwich from Sean Goldman for good measure. But he's going to have to put Jay Haas away at some point. This is all well and good, the offense he's delivering right now. But this is a 3-on-2 handicap match. And it's elimination as he hits the spine buster. And now Jay Haas. We saw Sean Goldman be on the receiving end of one of these earlier when Alex Rude orchestrated the triple powerbomb, but this time it's Haas who's in control. And once again, the triple powerbomb employed against Sean Goldman. And looking for the pin here. Shoulders down, 1, 2. But it is Russ who breaks up the pin. But wait a second, Jay Haas now setting up. Anderson better get out of the way before he takes this. I believe that is the crowning. I could be wrong, but looking for the pin here. 1, 2, and Goldman with the shoulder up. Jordan, you could correct me on that if I got that move wrong, though. As Sean Goldman delivers the back body drop to create some separation. And now looking to make another tag. Was looking to make a tag to Devin Russ, but Haas playing possum in the corner, delivers the back elbow, sends him into the British Invasion's corner. Tag made to Alex Rude. And wait a second, Alex Rude with the clothesline. And looking for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Sean Goldman has been eliminated. But Alex Rude better look behind him, and he does. And delivers a scoop slam. Wait a second, Devil's Cry chokeslam from Devin Russ, looking for the pin, but Jay Haas way too close, gonna be able to break it up, and either way, Alex Rude kicks out. And now this match is as it was originally intended to be, a 3-on-1 handicap match against Devin Russ. As Alex Rude now, with that bullplex, the strength of Alex Rude to be able to lift Devin Russ all the way across the ring like that. And now employing the gator roll into the crossface. And now Alex Rude once again orchestrating this attack, but this time Devin Russ is on the receiving end. And there's the triple powerbomb. Devin Russ has got to be out after that one. 1, 2. No, Russ with the kick out. Alex Rude, though, he's not done yet. There's a clothesline. And he follows up with a second one. And now rebound off the rope to deliver a third and even more brutal clothesline. Vintage Rude on display as he connects the European uppercut. And again, this is the fourth one of this match. Second one to Devin Russ. Alex Rude, Riley Anderson, and Jay Haas deliver another triple powerbomb. And I think that's going to do it for Devin Russ. No, he still kicks out. I don't think Alex Rude can believe it, as he sends him back into the corner. And what's Alex Rude looking for here? He's got the arm, but Devin Russ with a forearm. Oh! Desperation kick to the face from Alex Rude took himself out for a moment. But now back to a vertical base, going to get back inside the ring and continue the onslaught against Devin Russ. Or at least he thought he was going to. Russ with a headbutt across the shoulder and a second one. And now Russ, once again, he's got Rude by the throat. Devil's Cry chokeslam to Alex Rude, looking for the pin. 1, 2. And again, Alex Rude has enough left in the tank to kick out. But Devin Russ looks like he's feeling a bit fired up at the moment. Gonna have to use this energy to defeat Alex Rude here before he makes the tag, which is what he is looking to do. Makes the tag to Riley Anderson. And throwing him into the corner. Wait, what are these two going for here? Double kick to the gut. As Anderson now drags him and kicking away at the head. This match has been going on for a while. Devin Russ still fighting back with everything he's got here. Gonna try to defeat Riley Anderson right now, it looks like. Looking for the pin. Only gonna get a 1 count. He's gonna have to pull off a real devastating move if he wants to put Anderson down. But Anderson fighting back. And speaking of devastating moves, looking for the powerbomb. Devin Russ able to overpower him, dumping him over top. And now Russ with a sidewalk slam. And now all of his weight across the shoulder. But again, Russ is going to have to put Anderson down. He's going to have to find a way. Hit him with one of his big moves. Hit him with a Mortal Sin. Hit him with the Sulfuric Powerbomb. Hit him with the Devil's Cry chokes on hell. Even hit him with a lock into figure 4. Devin Russ is going to have to do something to put one of these guys away if he wants to stand any chance at winning the match. Right now, these three have a huge numbers advantage, and yet they don't really seem to be able to put Devin Rust away. But resiliency will only go so far, as Alex Rude once again brings in Jay Haas and Riley Anderson to deliver a third triple powerbomb. And that may do it for Devin Rust here tonight. Yes, it will. The British Invasion take this one.
Here are your winners, the chosen one, Alex Rude, Riley Anderson, King Jay Haas, and
Valiant efforts on Goldman and Rust's parts. Gutsy performances from both superstars, but in the end, it is the British Invasion who are standing tall at the end of this one. As we now prepare to move forward to our first of two main event matches here tonight. And as I set up this match, I'm going to do a thing real quick. Now up next is our UPWA Championship match between Aiden Pierce and Loco Lee Lopez. But before we get into that match, let me show you exactly why this whole contest is going down in the first place. The fuck is this?
Every day I'm just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Even when I feel like dying, keep climbing the mountain. Another night I'm barely holding on. One step away from being dead and gone. Am I alive to die
Locally Lopez has defeated the sole survivor to retain his UPWA championship. Aiden Pierce has evened the score against Locally Lopez here tonight.
Every day I'm just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Even when I feel like dying, keep climbing the mountain. Every time I think I'm over it, I wake up at the bottom of it all again. I'm still alive and keep climbing the mountain. The mountain.
And now time to get back to the action.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the Pro Wrestling Alliance Championship.
Three months ago, back at Soul Survivor, Aiden Pierce defeated Chris Jackson and Pedro Rodriguez on the same night to win the Soul Survivor tournament. In the main event, however, he was unable to put Locally Lopez away. Over the past month, with all the invasions going on between XCW and RCW, Aiden Pierce, it went over to RCW to invade and attack Chris Jackson with a steel chair. Then on XCW the following week, Locally Lopez went and attacked Aiden Pierce after his match with Dustin James. That triggered a match between Pierce and Lopez the following RCW. And in that match, Aiden Pierce would be the victor. And so tonight, he has earned another UPWA championship opportunity against Locally Lopez. This match has been months in the making, and I cannot wait to see how it goes down. And that right there is what it is all about. The UPWA Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, Aiden Pierce. Introducing the champion from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 161 pounds, he is the Pro Wrestling Alliance Champion, Loco Lee Lopez.
Referee showing each superstar the championship that they are about to fight for. Locally Lopez has been UPWA champion ever since Three-Way Dance back in December. He has been champion since Proving Ground. He lost the championship to Dustin James the week after To the Death, but then won it back 3 weeks later. But if you do not count the time that Dustin James was champion, Lopez has been champion since December. Aiden Pierce looking to end it tonight as Lopez already trying to escape the cage, and Pierce having none of it, getting right back up as soon as he heard that metal clanging. And now it's Deuce who's trying to escape. Gotta say, I'll be kind of upset if it ends like this quickly. And now it's Lopez bringing Aiden Pierce, trying to bring Aiden Pierce back down, but he fights him off. And now both superstars back on the ring mat here, back on solid ground. Now before this match tonight, both these superstars had a thing or two to say to Aaron Ryan, our backstage interviewer. Aiden Pierce has said that back at Soul Survivor, he choked when he was facing Locally Lopez because he was fighting for the UPWA Championship. On RCW last week, he was not fighting for the UPWA Championship. He was not fighting the UPWA Champion. After Locally Lopez's attack on XTW, after having made things personal, Aiden Pierce was not fighting the champion. He was fighting Locally Lopez. Aiden Pierce, he says that he's discovered that is the mindset he needs to have in order to defeat Locally Lopez. Lopez, on the other hand, said that on 2 weeks ago at RCW, when Aiden Pierce defeated him, he was not using the power of his lineage. Tonight, however, Locally Lopez has embraced his Aztec heritage. He has donned his Ultimo Azteca attire, which translates to the last Aztec in English. You can see across his stomach it says Orgullo Azteca. That means Aztec pride, as he looks for La Profecia Azteca right there. Lopez having the front face lock applied. Did not do anything with it though. But Aiden Pierce fighting back. You saw Pierce was able to sidestep that Profecia Azteca a moment ago, meaning he could have a move in his arsenal looking for a power bomb. And wait a second, Aiden Pierce, he's got the legs, looking to swing Lopez around, showing his strength. Around and around he goes. When he stops, only Aiden Pierce knows. 1, 2, but Lopez with the shoulder up. He may have dazed and confused him a little bit, but Lopez has been champion for so long for a reason. He's not going to be going down to a swing. But Pierce now looking to escape the cage. Remember, the cage stipulation is originally in play in order to ensure there is no outside interference from members of the XW or RCW roster. But of course, with the stipulation of steel cage comes the stipulation of escaping the cage. Lopez trying to prevent that from happening. He does not want to lose his championship because Aiden Pierce escapes him. Punching away at the leg, trying to drag Pierce back down inside the ring. And now both men standing on that top ring rope. Oh! Aiden Pierce with a counter. Wait a second, Lopez with a counter of his own. Punches to the chest. He takes Pierce down, and now is Lopez trying to climb out, trying to escape the cage. Again, he does not have to pin the purebred athlete to win. He can escape the cage just as Deuce was attempting to do moments ago. And now it is Deuce who's on the pursuit, trying to prevent Lopez from getting outside of the cage and winning this matchup. Deuce has the leg, clubbing away at the upper thigh, trying to bring Lopez back inside, and he does. Once again, these two superstars brawling on the top ring rope. Lopez with the counter elbow to the shoulder. Oh! And slams him face first into the steel. Wait a second. Deuce now. Deuce with the counter. And now it's Lopez who falls off. And now it's Deuce once again trying to find his footing, trying to climb the cage. This could be it for Lopez if he does not get up right now. Lopez trying to get up, but it may be too late at this point. Deuce trying to escape. Lopez climbing, but is it too late? Can Deuce get that leg over? He does. Deuce is escaping the cage. We are about to have a new UPWA champion here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Aiden Pierce is your winner.
Here is your winner and new Pro Wrestling Alliance champion, Aiden Pierce.
Aiden Pierce has just become the UPWA champion. He has brought the title back to XTW. But more importantly for him, he has drawn this rivalry to a close, ending Lopez's 28-day reign. And now it's time to get our next match of the evening, our main event, underway. So I will do that real quick. And you know what, I'm not even going to bother with the fucking YouTube this time because it's been annoying me. I'm not going to bother with the theme song of tonight's show.
I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no
Alright. Sorry for taking so long with this, but it is now time for our main event of the evening. Up next, we have Cody Gray, Cody Campbell, and Adrian Rose battling Xander Storm, Chen EMO, and Pedro Rodriguez in an RTW vs XTW 30-minute Iron Core.
Money roll, turn up now, I'm about to blow up and y'all don't even know. Powder keg about to explode. Independent, I run this show. International, run the globe. Hyper driving, no cruise control. Got the life and they losing foe. I stay 100, I keep it homegrown. I live for the
following contest is an anything goes Iron Man match. Making his way to the ring from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 212 pounds, the European Champion, Cody Gray.
Cody Gray, the only one of these 6 superstars who holds a championship currently. Also, the first ever 2-time European champion, and also first ever 2-time champion in any form. What the fuck?
Making his way to
Oh
the ring
god, I forgot about that.
at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Cody Campbell and Adrian Rose.
Well, that annoys me a little bit. I forgot I made these 2 a tag team for something like 2 or 3 months ago for a storyline. Well, Cody Campbell on your right, Adrian Rose on your left. Adrian Rose, the inaugural European champion, won the title in a Elimination Chamber match back on RCW 3. Also is tied for the most eliminations in a single Royal Rumble.
And his opponent, first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds, Xander Storm.
Xander Storm this past Thursday night on Stomping Ground defeated 3 men in an 8-man tournament. First, he went right through Tyler Van Diver, and I'm not even exaggerating about that one bit. He walked right over him to get to the second round, where he faced Jack Campbell and managed to defeat him as well. Then in the final round of this tournament, Xander Storm would go one-on-one with Chris Jackson and easily defeat him as well. Xander Storm made the point earlier that all 3 of these guys were some of RCW's top superstars. Xander Storm said he does not need the help of 2 other men to put these RCW guys away. But the fact that they're here tonight ensures that they will not even score a single fall. What? Okay, I was about to say. That music confused me for a second. I was about to say I don't think I made a tag team with Chen and Pedro. Hopefully not.
And his opponent, first, from Hong Kong, China, weighing in at 221 pounds, Chen E.M.O.
Chen EMO, one of the other members of the XW roster, elected to represent XW here tonight. One of the most feared men on the roster. He is a silent man, but he is a deadly force. He says he is one of the best strikers in the entire UPWA, and I do not doubt that for a second. Chen, before he joined the EMO faction, went under the alias of Chen Suzuki. And back then, he was a world-renowned boxer. He has some of the quickest hands in this business and the hardest hitting. And tonight he looks to unleash his hands on Cody Gray, Cody Campbell, and Adrian Rose. And finally,
And his opponent, first, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, Pedro Rodriguez.
what does that thunder look like? Anyway, Pedro Rodriguez he decided to let go of his World Hardcore Championship to join Team XTW here tonight. The reason he did this is because Alex Rude of RCW and of the British Invasion attacked Joe Sullivan last week when he was set to go one-on-one against a local indie star. In the process, Alex Rude injured Joe Sullivan, broke his shoulder. Sullivan will now be on the shelf for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And Rodriguez has got to be fuming as he looks to dropkick Cody Campbell right there. This match is now underway. Rodriguez and Campbell battling out on the left side of your screen there. Cody Gray in the blue fighting Xander Storm in the red. And Adrian Rose in the purple on the south side of the screen, south side of the ring, fighting Chen EMO, the man wearing the jeans. There's Cody Gray, look, he's got the arm. And he's got another arm. And he pulls back. The shoulders are not meant to bend that far back, and Cody Gray, the submission specialist, knows that for a fact. It's also worth noting that there are 3 submission specialists in this matchup right now. 2 of them are on RCW, Cody Gray and Cody Campbell. Speaking of which, Campbell has a armbar applied on Rodriguez, who gets out of it easily. Rodriguez would be the other submission specialist in his own right for Team XTW. He likes to pull out the front neck lock, the guillotine choke, every now and again to put his opponents away. And that could be a very effective tool here tonight in this Iron Core match, excuse me. And of course, Iron Core means that we have an Iron match going on. Whichever team scores the most falls within the time limit wins the match, but at the same time, hardcore rules in effect, meaning there are no disqualifications and falls count anywhere inside the arena. Cody Campbell looking for the pin on Xander Storm on the outside. Rodriguez breaks it up. And now Rodriguez with a swinging neck breaker on the outside. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Chen EMO and Cody Gray battling it out. Gray with that forearm, and now locking in the Cody clutch. He could get the first fall of this matchup within the first 2 minutes here, but Chen able to escape the hold with that back elbow. And meanwhile, on the outside, pinfall occurring from Cody Campbell. 1, 2, but Pedro able to kick out. Rodriguez has been seething with rage ever since we learned the news about Joe Sullivan, about his shoulder injury caused by Alex Rude. He has been barely able to wait as Xander Storm inside the ring with a Maple Leaf Lariat to Adrian Rose, and now setting up his waits and Cody Gray through the middle turnbuckle, tornado DDT, and Xander Storm with that cutter. Adrian Rose able to kick out though. But as I was saying, Rodriguez has been extremely angry since learning about Joe Sullivan's injury. He has been wanting to get his hands on these 3 superstars as they represent the man who injured his friend. As Rodriguez looks for the RKO against Adrian Rose, does not get it. However, still in control as Rose was unable to capitalize. Interesting little side rivalry that Rodriguez and Rose have had over the past half a year, ever since the beginning of UPWA. These two were the final men in the Royal Rumble to determine the inaugural UPWA champion. Rodriguez would eliminate Adrian Rose after Rose had eliminated 5 other superstars to win the title. Then at Soul Survivor, wait a second, Chen with the Chemical Kiss DDT looking for the pin. But Rose and Gray, able to break it up. Wait a second, Gray just took out his own partners. Chen standing tall over all 3 members of RCW. And Gray just unable to gain any offense here against Chen EMO. And now Xander is in as well. That's going to create another problem for RCW, as Pedro now is getting up as well. Looking for the Maple Leaf Lariat, but Rose with Rose able to break it up. Hold on a second now. Wait, Chen with his feet on the ropes, looking for the pin. Campbell able to break it up. And a fastball punch from Xander Storm to Cody Campbell. And looking for the Schoolboys, was looking for the super kick to follow it up, but Rodriguez was able to stop him, and the RKO. Xander Storm looking for the pin, but it is broken up inadvertently. Now Rodriguez looking for the pin, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it as Rose slips into the ring. Campbell kicks out. Bionic elbow from Adrian Rose. Super kick from Pedro Rodriguez. Going for the pin. This could be the first fall. No, Campbell in the right place at the right time, able to break it up right there. And on the outside, Chen with the headbutts to Cody. Cody Gray, to be more specific, looking for the pin. 1, 2, and Gray able to kick out. Oh, and Campbell takes out the ref while trying to take out Chen there. Looking for the super kick, but it is caught by Chen, who hits the Chemical Kiss. Non-stop action we've been witnessing so far in this matchup, and it's only 6 minutes have elapsed. As Gray, inside the ring, looking for the screwdriver, but Xander Storm with the counter, and a sidewalk slam. But now he's got to deal with Adrian Rose, who overshoots. He landed on Cody Gray. A lot of miscommunication from Team RCW here tonight. And again, Gray attacking Adrian Rose inadvertently. Rose stated earlier tonight that that himself, Adrian Rose, and Cody Campbell knew each other very well, so that their tandem offense would be excellent in this matchup. But it seems like their offense has only been against each other here tonight. Xander Storm with the Maple Leaf Lariat, looking for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That is the first fall of the matchup. Wait a second. Off the top rope, Pedro Rodriguez with the inverted superplex, taking out Cody Campbell. Now we have all 3 members of XCW standing tall inside the ring over Adrian Rose, looking to beat him down, and now the triple team. Xander Storm on the middle rope, Chen and Pedro giving their assist here. Campbell trying to stop him, but they're not going to stop their move. And the triple powerbomb to Adrian Rose. Looking for the pin, but it is broken up by both Cody Gray and Cody Campbell. Oh, and a lariat. Hold on a second now. Look at Rodriguez. He's setting up. Maple Leaf Lariat. Chemical Kiss. Super kick. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. Campbell or Gray kicks out. But Campbell does not. Chen with his first fall. That was insane. Wait a second. Looking. Oh my god. Chen. And now Gray looking for an STF. Is Xander going to tap out? No, he is not. RKO from Pedro Rodriguez. And going for the pin, but it's broken up inadvertently. What's going on there? Oh, ref is down. Alright then. Wait, super kick from Pedro Rodriguez to Adrian Rose. And now Storm setting up. Jordan, what's that move called again? Wait a second. Adrian Rose with a lion salt. And now Gray with the screwdriver. Chen with the headbutt, but he doesn't realize there's a pin going on. Adrian Rose with his first fall. Cody Gray looking for the pin, but does not get it. Cody sent over the top rope, and Rodriguez, wait a second, super kick from Cody Campbell as Rodriguez DDT on the apron. Campbell with his feet on the ropes. Gonna let go of the pin. Wait a second. Adrian Rose with a Cobra clutch slam. And a clothesline over the top rope sends Campbell to the outside. As Storm with the Maple Leaf Lariat once more. But he's not done yet. Gray, on the other hand, back inside the ring. Rose with the counter. And picks up Storm. Spinebuster. Chen back inside. Campbell protecting Gray. But Gray punches Campbell inadvertently. Wait a second, Rodriguez back on the attack against Rose here. Wait, Gray going for the pin on Chen, didn't even see it, but a powerbomb into the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! He kicked out, but transitions into a modified crab, spinning leg lariat from Cody Gray. Rodriguez able to get out of the crab. But the damage has been done, Rodriguez out for the moment. Gets back inside the ring just to be hit by a schoolboy into the super kick from Cody Campbell, while Cody Gray looking for a screwdriver. Chen says no. And hang on a second now. Rodriguez, reversal. And Campbell with Rodriguez in the corner. As Chen with Chemical Kiss. Gonna go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 while Campbell goes coast to coast against Pedro Rodriguez. And now Xander Storm on the attack against Campbell here. Wait a second, Chen. Elbow across the midsection to his own partner Xander Storm. It seems as though egos are getting in the way here tonight. Wait a second, Fisherman suplex with the bridge. Had the leg hooked, but it is broken up by Pedro Rodriguez. Neck breaker as well. Knife edge chop from Adrian Rose, who's alone in the ring. Chemical kiss. And looking for the pin against Adrian Rose. 1, 2, 3. Chen with his second fall. And the third for XTW. Wait, what was that? Super kick from Cody Campbell to Xander Storm. Chen and Rodriguez able to break it up in time. Chemical kiss to Adrian Rose once again, going for the pin. RKO to Cody Campbell. Going for the pin. Both pins broken up by Cody Gray. Super kick to Cody Gray. Rose and Campbell down. Alright, hold on a sec. I need to see what he hit him with there. Alright then. Jordan, what's that move called? The freaking rolling cutter thing. I'm gonna call it the standing rolling cutter because I don't know what it's called. Wait, hang on. Xander scored the pin though, so I need to change his score. Wait a second, Chen! Chen with the torture rack applied! Cody taps out! This match rolling on all 6 competitors over by the announce table area. As Rose going for the pin out here. Only gets a 2 count. Wait a second, sunset flip powerbomb from Cody Gray. Outside the ring, Maple Leaf Lariats from Xander Storm. And Rose once again thrown inside the ring. Looking for the knee off the top rope was Cody Gray. But Xander Storm once again with that standing cutter. And going for the pin here. But Cody Gray able to break it up in time. Scottish sickle from Xander Storm to prevent Cody Gray from continuing the offense, but Xander Storm, much like he was saying earlier, is taking out RCW all by himself. Rodriguez with a super kick, or with a RKO. Oh, and oh god, that position over there. Wait a second, to both of them. Rodriguez with a knee drop to both Adrian Rose and Cody Campbell on the outside. And another standing rolling cutter. This time to Cody Gray. That will do it for him and give them another fall. Wait, Pedro setting up for a super kick. Wait, Gray had a submission move applied. Did not get him with it. And Pedro almost gets the pin there. Another super kick. And again going for the pin. And Rodriguez gets it this time. Alright, you know what? Give me 1 sec. I need to catch up real quick. Give me 1 sec, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I had to catch up. Wait, super kick from Cody Campbell, though. Looking for the pin. And Chen breaks it up. Wait, Adrian Rose inside the ring with a lion salt to Xander Storm. Looking for the pin. And Chen, not doing anything, breaks it up at the last second. All three members of RCW back inside the ring. For the moment, Gray back outside to go after Rodriguez. And wait a second. He's got him up for a screwdriver, chemical kiss, and a maple leaf lariat all at once. Going for the pin. But it's broken up by Chen EMO. Xander and Gray now both inside the ring once again. Wait a second, German suplex with a bridge. Gray had Chen down for the moment. But he was able to kick out before the referee could even arrive on the scene. This action is non-stop right here. As we now see Campbell going for the pin. And it's broken up by Xander. Wait, Rose going for the pin now. And only a 2 count. So right now this match is 7-1. Not going too well for RCW at the moment. But there are still only 9 minutes left in this matchup. It's doable. It is doable. They could come back. Gray trying to do so right now by hitting Xander Storm with a screwdriver. And going for the pin. 1, 2. But it's broken up by Chen just in time. Wait, Campbell crawls over to the cover. Referee took a while to notice, and that may have cost him a fall there. I don't even know if Xander knew he was being covered either. Xander Storm, once again, with the Maple Leaf Lariat. And now setting up. Xander Storm with the standing rolling cutter. And Adrian Rose slips past Xander Storm to break it up. Kitchen sink from Rose. And a spinning leg lariat. Super kick to Rose. There has been a lot of blood shed in this match. I can see right now Campbell, Gray, and Rose have all been busted open, as well as Storm. And I think Rodriguez has some blood on his chest that may have dripped down from his face. As Gray now Once again with the screwdriver, but Storm with that cutter. Both men looking for pins. Both men get off of their pins. Wait, Chen with the headbutts. And a Maple Leaf Lariat from Xander Storm. Chen looking to finish off Adrian Rose here with another chemical kiss. Looking for the pin. And it's broken up by Cody as Gray hits Storm with the screwdriver once again, but Chen and Rodriguez both able to break it up. Drop kick to the leg from Cody Campbell as Rodriguez now. Wait, cross armbar applied. And Storm powers out, but Rodriguez with an RKO to Cody Gray. Pedro Rodriguez throwing him to the outside. Maple Leaf Lariat. And a Lion Salt. And a Tornado DDT. Wait, Rose looking for the pin. He gets it against Chen. Alright, what did he hit him with? Alright, standing cutter again, I got you. So Storm now at 4. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Adrian to Chen and Xander to Cody Campbell. And now back to the match. 6 minutes remain. Storm meets his own fall. Did I just miss something? Spinning leg lariat on the outside from Cody Gray. Going for the pin now. But of course it is Chen right there to break it up. And wait a second, Rose and Campbell on their way. These men looking to swarm. Looking for the super kick, does not get it. But Storm with another Maple Leaf Lariat. And now Rose setting up. He's got Chen up for a butterfly, rolling, cutter. And looking for the pin. But it is easily broken up by Pedro Rodriguez, who is left unguarded. So here's the thing, actually. Wait, as Storm with a standing cutter once again, going for the pin. But Gray kicks out. As I was saying, here's the thing about this matchup. Only whichever superstar has the most falls wins the match for their team. So while it is technically 2-8, in reality it is only 2-4 as Rodriguez hits the super kick and goes for the pin. Only gets the 2 count though. And Rose now back inside. The quick strike to Chen EMO. And wait a second. Backbreaker from Chen. Both Codys are out, down and out on the outside as Rodriguez looks to attack Adrian Rose. Not sure what he... Maple Leaf Lariat to Pedro Rodriguez. Rodriguez is down. So is Chen. Now, not anymore. I was about to say for the moment, but he's back up. As Cody Gray looks to apply the Cody clutch, but Chen breaking it up before he can lock it in. Knee trembler to Chen for his troubles, but Adrian Rose right now has 3.5 minutes to score 3 falls over these superstars. If he cannot do that, then XTW wins. If he can only tie, XTW still wins because of the remaining falls they have. You know, from Chen and Rodriguez, that is. Wait, Rose all the way to the outside looking for an elbow drop. Now looking for the Gray looking for the pin. Feet on the ropes. All legal in this Iron Core matchup. Gray sent over the top rope. And Rodriguez sends him out to the floor. Bionic elbow. Rose needs to go for the pin. He needs to get a cover quickly. Xander and Rodriguez are both down right now. He could get Chen. He could... Cody Campbell, the Saboteur, broke up the maneuver before it could be completed. And now the pin's broken up by Pedro Rodriguez. We currently have Adrian Rose, Xander Storm, Chen EMO, and Cody Campbell inside the ring. Wait a second, abdominal stretch applied by Chen here. Meanwhile, Campbell taps out, bringing Chen to 4. And now Storm at 5 off the super kick. Alright, hold on a second now. Give me 1 second, Jordan. I'm trying to type this all in real quick. All right, back to business. Yeah, Jordan, see, I saw the attire and everything. I'll be honest, man, I wasn't the biggest fan of the singlet. Like, I think this attire is really good. Cody Gray rolling him up, but Rodriguez and Chen both there to stop the pin and take out the ref in the meantime. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest, dude, I wasn't the biggest fan of the singlet. Wait. Storm with that standing rolling cutter, but Rodriguez takes out Storm. As Chen with chemical kiss. And Gray slips past, breaks up the pin. And Rodriguez looking for the RKO to end the match. But it is not going to happen. And despite the match being over, Rodriguez continuing to attack. Well, those are the final scores right there. Gray scoring no falls. Campbell scoring no falls. Rose with 2. Storm with 5. Chen with 4. And Rodriguez with 1. Final score 2-10. Team XTW wins this matchup.
Here are your winners, Xander Storm, Chen E.M.O., and Pedro Rodriguez.
Well, thank you all for watching here tonight. This has been No Holds Barred. And that was a really good pay-per-view. Can't wait for the next one now. But that is all from me. Thank you all for watching. This has been No Holds Barred. And this has been Doug the Dog 6. And I'm now signing off.